some paper, because I was thinking of doing something where I put a little paper up here. I was thinking of doing a win-loss thing today. We can kind of see in chat if you guys think that'd be fun. I mean, obviously with that, we would have to use the timer and we'd have to count downward instead of upward. But I thought maybe it'd be interesting to keep track of like wins and losses. I don't know if like a visual paper is the best way to do that. But yeah, sorry, I'm a little out of breath because I ran up and down stairs. Whew. Whew. Okay, let me just take a second. All right. There we go. What's up, everybody? We're going to start with some Kanoodle Extreme today because I thought that'd be kind of fun. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. Ooh, okay. Hold on. Ultimate Champion's all funky here. All the pieces got kind of shifted around, I guess. So let me see if I can put all this back in the right spot here. There we go. All right. It's going to snow. Oh, my goodness. Where's it? In Florida? Is it going to snow in Florida? That's wild. Because I'm pretty confident that doesn't happen very often, right? Florida doesn't really get snow a whole lot. At least just based on where it is. Obviously, a lot of it reminds me of Southern California in terms of the latitude, longitude, probably. Maybe a little lower, actually. Yeah, no, it definitely is probably lower. All right, let's get into it, though. Let's start with a couple of warm-ups here. But yeah, if you guys... hold on, I gotta sneeze. Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh. Woo, there we go. There's always going to be a second sneeze. I always sneeze twice. It's just kind of how it is. All right, here we go. All right. Appreciate you guys. I guess it's finally here. It's you, friend. Thank you so much, Rico. Appreciate you being here, friend. What's up, Super Stick Man? Good to see you. All right, let me get... No sound. All right, let's run a couple of... No, you're in Tennessee. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, it does snow in Tennessee. Let's get a couple of warm-ups in here. On the Extreme, we're going to start on Extreme today, and we're going to go to whatever once we run that poll. Yeah, let's just see what we can kind of create here. I'm going to try a couple of different things here. Just to try, that's not good. Let's go red there, yellow there. I want to try a couple of different things just to see if I can kind of constantly be growing as a Kanoodle player, getting better and better just based on, I don't know, just seeing things and being sort of like willing to sort of mold my strategy based on what I'm being presented. Because I think at times I'm probably still a little, oh my gosh. That worked out perfectly, okay. I'm still probably a little like rigid in how I view it. I feel like at certain points, I think, yeah, I think I go too hard for like certain strategies without being willing to like assume that I'm gonna need something different. Okay, Riley, I appreciate you for the suggestion, friend. We can get into it pretty quickly here, actually. You know what? Let's just do it, okay. OMG, my live was off too, but yeah, I'm just noting, okay, yeah. I think I might leave early. I'm so sorry. No worries, Rico. Appreciate you being here at all. All right, yeah, you know what we're going to do, Riley's? We're just going to go straight into the suggestions here, friends. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. Once we hit 200 likes per usual, 200, we will run a poll for you guys to decide on which version of Kanoodle we play for the remainder of the stream. Okay, red and blue, but the homies can't touch. Yep. Well, so the homies, I mean, in this game, it would be gray and yellow, or like gray and yellow are the homies in the original one. We're playing here on Extreme to start off, but we can try it. In general, thank you guys so much for joining in, friends. Appreciate y'all. Let's do red and blue. Oh, okay. So this is actually not possible. I'm going to move blue up one. Hopefully you guys understand why it's not possible. But yeah, so these two, and then I'm going to say gray and yellow cannot touch. So those two pieces can't touch. Let's figure this bad boy out. I'm going to say let's put gray here. And then let's do like light pink. We just need to make a little room here to where... you know, we can kind of fit those pieces in. That's not going to be good. Well, we could do this, get rid of purple, but I do love having purple, or saving it till the very end, because purple is an incredibly versatile piece. It's the most versatile, actually. And then here, unfortunately, yeah, it's not quite going to work because I put yellow in here. Guess what? We're going to need the purple piece. So, gosh dang. All right, but yeah, we can't move red and blue, and then yellow and gray cannot touch is basically what we're kind of doing. We're using the homie colors from the original Kanoodle Ultimate Champion, but over here on Extreme. So what if we go, you can go booger here, you can go orange underneath or light blue. Let's go light blue. Because then here we can go green if we'd like, and then we can go magenta up here. Okay, that's not quite gonna work because here, right, there's not really any good place to put yellow except for like this or this. Yeah, okay. What if we did... I mean, there's no way this is working, right? Yeah, because that's going to be like a weird... Yeah, okay. That's not it. Okay. And did we just try this? I think we did, right? Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. So let's try something else over here. I feel like this one's got to be doable somehow. We could swap these out and put orange here and see if this kind of gives us a better result. No, definitely not if we do that. You could go like this, but then we'd have to go... Ooh, weirdly close, actually. We would have needed the red piece, of course, and the red piece cannot move. So we're going to try this one more time here, see if we can kind of figure something out. We could go that way with that piece, and then... but then here, though, we're going to have a bunch of issues in terms of fitting the rest of these pieces in. So I don't think this is going to be the answer here. My gosh, okay, so instead I think we're going to rework this side quite a bit. I think that this could be a little better. For example, we could go like this, and then, I mean, we could get rid of our two long pieces here. We cannot put yellow here because yellow and gray cannot touch. That is the other kind of stipulation we're working with. Here actually kind of works. Well, I was gonna say you can go booger here, magenta here, but then you'd have to probably go, I mean, you could do either this or orange, but let's go green there. Light blue back behind, and then what are the odds this works? Let's see. Shoot. I actually don't know if there's a spot here, because if I go, for example, orange anywhere, I feel like it's gonna create kind of a weird situation. So maybe we don't do this, but we instead go like this and this, but then here, yeah, the moment we put light blue anywhere, then yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay, so let's try, nope, that doesn't work either, all right. Great, does this work? Oh my gosh, it does. Okay, good, good, good. And then yeah, we don't have gray and yellow touching. So that one took me a little over 3 minutes. Okay, whew. 3 minutes and 10 is what it's gonna give us here, but yeah, okay, yeah. Someone ate my copy and paste stream reminders. I'm gonna crash out. Oh no, friend. That's okay. I appreciate you for being here regardless. And yeah, you're so freaking kind. Okay, so let's move on to the next one here, friends. Thank you guys so much for joining in. I appreciate y'all. All right, we're gonna get into the next puzzle. Let's see. That one took 3 minutes though, which is definitely tough. Okay, yeah. Let's see. That wasn't cool last stream. Wait, did I mess up? Anyways, if you want a big challenge, add light blue because let me try another one, friend. Rico, did I cheat somehow on last stream? I don't even know how. But anyway, make sure you guys are liking the stream. Once we hit 200 likes, then we will run a poll for you guys to decide on which version, bloop, of Kanoodle we play for the remainder of the stream. So, yeah, Pro Gamer, you've been here for a bit, so I'm gonna try yours, friend. So pink and blue in opposite corners. I like that. I mean, you could go like this and put blue here and magenta like up here, but I feel like the easiest comp is to probably do this in terms of them actually being in the corners. You could also go like this too. Honestly, I don't know. This one I think feels like it might be a little more challenging, so let's try it. All right, so these two pieces of course cannot move. Let's try and solve around that. Let's actually go booger up here. I'm gonna take the booger piece. It's very similar to light pink, of course, but it has a little extra dot. Because then here we could actually go light pink like that, or we can go like this and then get rid of white. That looks perfect. Woof. Spatial usage there is immaculate. Whatever spatial usage means. Okay, if we go like this, we go boom, boom. Yeah, not that, okay. I don't know, I'm just gonna try stuff here. See if it works. There's no way this is gonna work, right? Oh my gosh, woo, 44 seconds, okay, nice, okay. All right, you did my puzzle too fast. Oh, I'm sorry, oh, gotcha. Okay, that's what you mean by it didn't work out last time, okay. I guess I cheated by solving it too much, too fast. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining in, friends. Appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. 200 likes equals the poll. Our goal is always to get to 1,000 likes. So let me actually just write that in chat. 1,000 like goal. Let's hit that today. I don't know if we hit it last time. I think we got up to 700 or 800 last live stream, but hey, you know what? Maybe this time around it'll be better. Okay, so let's see. What's your DC? Is your Discord? It should be linked in the description. Hopefully it works. I know that sometimes I've had issues with I've made them perpetual links, but they seem to not be. Anyway, blue and green, the light blue cannot touch dark green. I like that one, Axerlex GD. Axerlex? Yeah, there we go. One, how many zeros that is, like goal. I love that. Blue and green. Okay, so blue and green, but light blue cannot touch green, right? Okay. Blue and green, and light blue cannot touch green. Let's try this thing. Oh my gosh. Land in a spot, friends. Ooh, okay. So blue and green, this actually looks pretty tough. Okay. And light green cannot touch green. Okay, or light blue cannot touch green. Sorry. All right, let's do this thing, friend. Let's see if this is even possible. I think the only way we could do this, right, is if we wanted to go red down here to fill this area, we'd have to go orange here because the only other piece that would fit would in fact be the green piece, and the green piece, of course, cannot move. I think this is probably our best bet because you could do the same thing but with gray instead. But I like this. Okay, so we got to try and figure out some sort of means to be able to fill out these areas down here. Let's try light pink, and I have to remember light blue cannot touch green. Okay, here though we would definitely have to use purple, which I don't love because purple is the most versatile piece in the game. So if we went like this wouldn't quite work here in terms of being able to fit the other pieces in. What else could we do? If we had the red piece left, we can go yellow here and then red there, but can't do that. Okay, what if we tried this and then, nope, okay, shoot. Maybe we gotta take white out. We can put white up here instead. We would have to just probably fill this space in with these pieces and then, dang it, okay, because here you put booger in like that, it'll create the shape of booger again, but flipped. So obviously if you do it, the other way around, it's gonna be the same thing. If you go, yeah, okay, so this one's tough. I mean, like, just based on where the green piece landed, I think it's pretty dang challenging. I also could do this though. We could go white there, although then we would need light blue to go here, and we can't because light blue and green can't touch. There is a world where this puzzle is impossible, but I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. Because here, we need to find some sort of thing that'll kind of fit underneath. So maybe magenta's our best bet, unless we can do something good on this side. I think this was probably our best bet, but it sucks because like we couldn't find an ultimate like solve there. So like, there's a world where we could also go, dang it, no, I was gonna say you can go booger here, but then you'd have to go light blue on top, and that does not work because light blue and green are not allowed to touch, right? So let's see if we can figure something else out here. Because we can't flip it, it's gonna be the same problem. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is a tough one. If it is doable, this is gonna be very, very challenging. If we go light pink like that, we probably have to go purple, and then we still can't do this. It wouldn't work anyway, I don't think. What if we go booger, but then here, no, we would need the yellow piece, okay. So what if we move yellow over there and see if we can reconfigure this combination of pieces here? I wish, but that's not really a shape, obviously, that we have. So, shoot. Okay, this one might be impossible, in which case I think I would probably move, I don't know, I think we would move a couple of these. Hello, I love your videos. Thank you so much, Riker, appreciate it. Also, where are you guys watching from, by the way? Let me know in chat. Like what country you're watching from. If you're watching from the United States, let me know what state you're in. I'm gonna say that we're gonna move green down to here. I hope that's okay. I think it's the only way. I don't think it's actually solvable as is, especially if we're trying to make sure that light blue doesn't touch green. So I'm gonna say that that's okay. If anyone has any problems with that, I don't know. Have your people talk to my people. I don't know. Okay, so where could I put light blue? Honestly, anywhere, sort of. But I don't really like this here. I'm instead gonna put booger like that. We can go then yellow here, or actually, let's go magenta and then boom, boom. But then here, I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, because then, yeah, okay. Let's try maybe taking out gray just to kind of see what all we have. This is pretty locked in stone, or settled in stone. I don't know what the phrase would be, but I just went back into the exact same thing I just did. Okay. Let's try, because if we did light blue like this, we wouldn't be able to fill it because we don't have a piece long enough to go on top of light blue. Oops. If we go like this, that's not gonna work because we don't have a piece that'll fit down there. All right, so let's take out magenta, try something else there. So you could take booger and throw it over here with magenta. If we go yellow here, oh my gosh, we're already 4 minutes in. Oh, there it is, let's go, because here, right, we figured it out. Here, green and light blue are not touching, so we're about 4 minutes. Oh shoot, okay. It was about 4 minutes and it just reset because I got the button stuck. Sometimes I press way too hard on these buttons and they get like lodged on the side. But you know what, we did that, baby. I joined the Discord and just found out you're making a board game. Yeah, we're working on it. We have some updates to be starting pretty soon, or like we have a few updates we want to tell you all about pretty soon, but we're gonna be starting a Kickstarter at some point for the game. I actually have 2 board games I'm working on. But one of them's a little further along, so that'll be the one that we're kind of updating you guys on. So yeah, anyway, all right, let's see. Oh my gosh, Becca's here. Thank you so much for being here, friend. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. We're trying to get to 1,000 likes, but once we hit 200 likes, 200, you guys get to decide via a poll which version of Kanoodle I play for the remainder of the live stream, whether it be Ultimate Champion, whether it be Extreme, or one of the other ones. I might put in a few of those. But anyway, purple and magenta have to touch, but white and light pink can't touch. Okay, So these two pieces cannot touch, white and light pink. These two have to touch, so we have to... Ooh, okay. This looks actually quite challenging. All right. Let's see if we can figure this one out, though. So, white and light pink cannot touch. Purple and magenta have to touch. All right, so let's try this one. So, obviously, I've kind of got my strategies in here. If white and light pink can't touch, I have to put booger back here, but I think this is a really good starting point, especially because I don't think I have a lot of pieces that would actually fit in here properly. So let's throw red there, and now we can throw light pink kind of anywhere. So if we wanted to, for example, we could go light pink there, but then we'd have to go a big piece down here, whether it be, I want to throw blue on the side just to see if I can. I can go orange here, and then green. Ooh, this looks promising. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh, please, please. Shoot, no, anywhere I put green here, it's gonna, or sorry, gray, it's gonna mess up. It's gonna be the shape of green if I leave it like that. So let's try something a little different here. What if we go, switch those? Shoot, nope, because then here it's gonna be the light blue piece shape, and then I don't think I can like rework this to make it make sense. Okay, what if we did something like this? Ooh, come on, please. Yes, let's go. There we go. 50 seconds, 51 seconds. I tried not to press it hard that time, and there we go. We were all good. Look at that. So yeah, we solved it, right? So yeah, these two had to touch, and then these two couldn't touch. So I did it. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh yeah, make sure you guys are throwing in the little hypes too. I know that they're not hypes, but like the reactions. Like the 100s and the embarrassed face and the parties and the hearts and whatever, yeah. They go a long way to also kind of like push the chat or push the live stream to other people too, which is great. Thank you guys for all the likes, appreciate it. We're trying to get to 1,000 on the stream, but also trying to get to 200 for you guys to be able to vote on which version of Kanoodle I play for the rest of the stream. Until then, we're gonna play Extreme, but also, you know, I want to try and get as many likes as possible. It's really great. All right. Okay, let's see. So Rico, let's see how yours would work here. Let's see. So pink, orange, and white. Don't cheat this time. Okay. Big challenge. Add light blue because, okay, here, let's try yours, Rico. Let's figure it out. So pink, orange, and white. Pink, orange, and white. So we're going to kind of put these in. I'm going to see if there's like a good, oh gosh, that's a really awful spot to start. I'm going to say like, how about this? Pink, orange, and white down there. If we want, we can add light blue. I want to find like a tasteful spot to add it where it doesn't limit me so much. I just don't know if there is one. Yeah, shoot. All right, we're just gonna start like this and see how hard it is. If it's super easy, then we'll find some sort of way to add to it. But okay, let's see. So these three pieces, of course, cannot move for the remainder of the puzzle. Let us figure it out. If we go like this, we go like this. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, okay, this was too easy. This is way too easy. Look at this. Okay. All right, let me try something else because that was wildly simple. 22 second solve is actually insane. So let me see if we can try, like, for example, what if we take the solve, we move it over into the corner here, and we go light blue down here. I think this will be more interesting. So we'll try it again, but that one was absolutely simple. So, okay, let's try it one more time here. So we'll reset our clock. So these four pieces now cannot move for the remainder of the puzzle. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. Also, if anyone has any super chats, feel free to throw them out there. They go a long way to help support. There's a little hair there. But also, yeah, if you guys throw out a suggestion via super chat, I will prioritize it, make sure that we do it. So yeah, okay. Let's see, what if we do this? What are the, oh my gosh, okay. Even faster. What is happening? I think that deserves a like more than anything, my goodness. Yeah, guys, don't spam emojis, by the way. I know that, you know, the mods don't like it, but also it really muddies up chat, so I totally get it. That is wild, though. I think that deserves some reactions, if anything. I'm gonna throw out a bunch of hearts for myself, see if they even show up. Okay, they do, cool. But yeah, make sure you guys are, I mean, liking the stream, of course. I think that, you know, was much deserved there. We got 72 likes. We're trying to get to 200, but the main goal is to get to 1,000 on the stream. Thank you guys so much for joining in, friends. I'm so sorry, Rico. I keep doing yours, but they're, you know, I guess easy enough. But yeah, sorry, where did everyone say that they were watching from? I didn't actually, I wasn't checking, and I was very curious, but then yeah, UK, Corby, Ireland, UK gang, yeah, Minnesota, heck yeah. All right, cool. All right, let's see. Can you do both pinks, but red can't touch either? Okay, yeah. So this is from Simon. Simon is a consistent viewer as of the last, at least, like, couple months especially. Okay. Both pinks, but red cannot touch either of them. This is an interesting little spot here. Let's see how well we do on this one, friends. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Appreciate it. Ooh, we can actually add a goal here. Let's go with 5 super chat goal. All the colors. Let's do like a I don't know, 15 minutes thing. How can I start this? Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna add an extra puzzle to today's stream. I'm adding a super chat goal. So if we hit the super chat goal, then we can, anyway, I don't know. I just thought we would try it because I don't know. I've been told that I didn't have the ability to do it before while I was doing these mobile streams. Anyway, appreciate you guys for joining in, friends. Appreciate it. All right, so these two pieces cannot move and the red cannot touch either of them. All right, let's just start with a couple of different options here. I could also go blue there. If I want to put red over here, I'd have to make sure, of course, that it is not touching the other pieces. For example, I could put red here, right? And then we could do something like yellow and here. I don't mind this so far, but it's not the best, although that's a great combo right there. Woo, wombo combo. Yeah, so red's not touching them, so we're all good on that front. We can go like this. But then here, though, we don't really have... oh, this is close, but not quite it, because we won't have a room for gray. So what if we tried this instead? We'd have to go purple here. But then here, though, we kind of, yeah, we'd need the light pink piece, which we do not have. All right, so what if instead we did, yeah, that's not gonna work. All right, okay, let's try something else. I did really like this idea of putting green in there, but I think maybe we could work back to like here, for example. Here, actually, check it out. Yeah, so we can move white. What if we go white here with orange? I think that looks actually quite nice. And then here, I mean, you could go booger, but like, I don't love what this creates. So instead, what if we go green here, we go gray here. We already have everything satisfied in terms of the puzzle suggestion. We could go like this, and then, ooh, what are the odds? Come on. Dang it, this doesn't quite work. Because here, I don't think there's any combo of these two pieces that'll fit in here. What if we instead went... We flip, oops, put green there still. You could put booger there, but then we don't have the pieces that'll fit there anymore. All right, shoot. Okay, what if we go like this, and then we go, no, because then we don't have room for light blue, my goodness. Okay, maybe we gotta try something slightly different here. Maybe we'll take out green. I like the rest of this. We can go yellow here, right? And then we can go green maybe. Will that change much? Let's see. Oh, please. No, dang it, because anywhere you put gray here, it's going to be the shape of the gray piece yet again. And I think this is the same exact configuration as before. So what if we instead went like this? That's definitely not it, because here, once you put gray in, it's going to give you the shape of booger again. Guillermo del Toro's The Shape of Booger. And then here, it'll give you the red shape, which is all the way over there. Okay, and I don't want to try and mess with that to kind of create space for the red shape. Oh man, see here, yeah, oh wait, I keep doing the same exact thing. I gotta try something new here. Thank you guys so much, friends, for joining in. I appreciate y'all. Hey, we got a super chat, by the way. Wait, hold on. Why did it not work for, why did it not count for the super chat goal? I said all colors. Thank you so much, friend, for the super chat. XIE. What else can we do up here? What if we go like this and this? It's still not working, because here it's gonna be purple and purple again. What if we go like this? We swap those out. Yes, let's go, because here, yeah, we still got everything. Nice. 3 minutes and 7 seconds, 3 minutes and 8 seconds. Let's go. Do you remember me from yesterday? Flea Floyd, yes, I do. And I think it was not yesterday, it was instead Monday, right? But yeah, I do remember you, friend. Thank you so much for joining in, I appreciate you. All right, I don't know why it didn't count that as a super chat. I literally, I said use as all colors. Anyway, all right. Appreciate y'all so much for being here, friends. Let's move on to the next one. All right. Also, make sure you guys are liking the stream. The more likes, the more people show up. Once we hit 200, you guys can tell me. I'll run a poll for you guys to decide on which version of Kanoodle we play for the remainder of the live stream. But yeah, thank you so much for the super chat, friend. All right. Okay. Alex, I like yours, friend. Let's do it. So, can you do white and orange in the opposite sides? Okay. So white and orange opposite sides. But also, purple and pink can't touch. So these two pieces, I'm gonna call pink magenta. I call this light pink. I don't know why, but anyway, all right. Those two pieces can't touch. These have to be on opposite sides. I am gonna go probably like this. I think that's probably the best way for us to do it. Or, you know what? Let's flip it just for fun, for my brain to kind of have to rework things a little bit. So let's do this, all right. So these two pieces can't touch. I am gonna immediately try maybe light pink here. What if we try, I wish that this could fit on like perfectly, but it's like a little off-centered. Unfortunately, I'm wasting time. Okay, let's do, if we go like magenta here, we can then go like green, We can actually throw booger out here, but then we have to do either blue. I would throw blue here, light blue there, okay. And now we can do anything we want because purple and magenta just couldn't touch. So let's see what we can do regarding that. This obviously isn't gonna work. Let's take yellow out and let's actually, oh, I found it. And then gray there, purple there, boom, let's go, okay. Woo, look at that, baby. Heck yes, all right. Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining in, friends. I appreciate you all being here. Let me take a quick water break. I am sweating in this room. All right, just a big old sip of water there. All right, let's do this thing, baby. All right, let's move on to the next round. Thank you guys so much for the suggestions. I appreciate it. If anyone has any super chats they want to throw out there, first of all, I have a super chat goal, but also, if you throw out a super chat with a suggestion in the text, I will prioritize the super chat and make sure that prioritize that suggestion and make sure that I do it. So yeah. Also, by the way, we have over 10,000 total views on the live stream so far, which is awesome. All right, let's see where we going next. Let's see. Riker, I like yours, friend. So can you do white and booger? So white and light green can't touch, and red and magenta have to touch. Okay. So red and magenta have to touch, and white and booger can't touch. So I'm gonna take one of each, and I'm gonna mix them in there. So let's see. Oh, okay. It was gonna land like this, right? So now, for example, I can't. So these two pieces cannot touch, booger and white, and then magenta and red have to touch. Okay. So for example, I could go like this. Oh wait, hold on. Let me do this. Hey, XIE, thank you so much, friend, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Okay, I counted that one. I don't know why I didn't count the previous one. Thank you so much. Do gray and purple and burger and green can't touch. I'm assuming you mean booger. So I'll do yours next, friend. Thank you so much. I'm gonna finish this one at least. So here we go. Oh my gosh, hold on. Let me reset the timer. Sorry, I started it without knowing and then just kind of went. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So yeah, these have to touch, these two, and then these can't touch. Gray, green and white, or light green and white. So let's just figure this bad boy out. All right, let's try. Yeah, I'm trying for some reason to throw light green in there, and I really shouldn't be. Okay. We could go like this, but then we're obviously kind of, you know, putting the sides together in a way, or like I'm cutting the board in half essentially. So let's not try and do that. There's so many things I could do, which is why I'm like debilitated by the options here, basically. Oh no, these two need to touch actually too. I forgot. If we did this though, would things work out? Let's see. Not here because they would have to be, and then here would have to be red, but we can't move red. We can't move red and white. These two need to touch, and then light green cannot touch white. Okay, let me just take that out for now, and maybe we'll just kind of build on this side and just see if we can, this is one of my favorite things to do, even though I don't know if it's gonna work here, is if we did something like this, because then we'd have to go orange here. If you go gray, you can go magenta like that. Ooh, hold on, this actually looks pretty good. And then we just have these pieces, plus we can move green around, like we can go green there, if we wanted to. That's not quite gonna work, because of course here we need to fit purple and yellow in the remaining space. What if we go this way? Oh, yes, baby, look at that. Woof. Problem solving. Yes, let's go. Hey, we're almost at 140 likes. Appreciate y'all, friends. Thank you guys so much for being here and for doing all that. Let's go. Okay, so let me actually see. So we have XIEs do gray and purple and booger and green. Okay, so gray and purple, but light green and green can't touch. So I'm typing it out because unfortunately I can't pin, and I like to pin the comments of the puzzles we're doing, just in case people are wondering what's happening. This is the super chatted one from RIE, or is it RIE? XIE, sorry, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to say your full name there because it's just a bunch of letters and numbers, but okay. Let's do this thing. So gray and purple, but light green and green can't touch. Okay, so gray and purple, let's just throw them in there. Ooh, okay. And then these two pieces cannot touch, sweet. All right. Seems not complicated in terms of rules, but it might be complicated in terms of other things, right? So, for example, we can't actually do this because any piece that we put in here would be blocking off that dot from being filled. So we do have to try something different over here. We could go green and then likely, actually you can go light pink instead of, I was gonna say yellow, but light pink's a harder piece to fill with. So honestly, I'd rather maybe go this way. Now we have to make sure that this piece isn't touching green, which it's not, obviously, because we already have pieces surrounding it. So I think we're all good. We just need to try and solve the rest of this puzzle just in some sort of way that actually works. That's not gonna work, but we're close-ish. We can go like that, but then here, we don't really have, not that, okay, yeah, okay. What if we go like this? But then here, we don't really have a good piece that'll fit there. What if we go like this and this? Definitely not gonna work. Shoot, I feel like I had good options here. And I'm just kind of messing it up now. Gray and purple cannot move, and then the greens can't touch. So honestly, I feel like we should be able to get this one pretty easily. What if we go like this? Boom, boom. Shoot, there we go. No, nice. There we go. Yes. Okay. No, nice. No, nice is what I just said. Okay, cool. Great. Let's go, baby. Oh my gosh, we had 4 minutes and 49 seconds left on the super chat thing. I guess I should have probably made it a little more, but anyway, I'm gonna unpin my message there because we solved it in 1 minute and 10 seconds. Let's freaking go, baby. Thank you guys so much for joining in, friends. I appreciate y'all, by the way. We're up to 17,000 views on the live stream to this point. Yeah, keep liking the stream. Let's move on to the next puzzle. Let's see what kind of things people are throwing out there. Let's see. Oh, I love this one, Charlotte. Thank you for letting me know you're subscribed. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you're not already. Also, make sure if you guys want to get your own versions of Kanoodle and stuff, you can get them either here on the live stream at the shopping bag link here on YouTube, or you can go to the link in the description to go to the place that rhymes with Schmamazon. So orange and light blue, but purple can't touch yellow. So orange and light blue, oh my gosh, okay. Orange and light blue, but purple and yellow can't touch. Okay. Gotcha. All right, let's do this thing. But yeah, thank you guys. We're at 190 likes. We're trying to get to 200, of course, to run that poll. But once we get to 200, we'll do that. And then our goal is 1,000 from there on. So yeah, make sure you guys are liking. It's free. Oh my gosh. Ooh, gosh. I don't know how doable this is, but we can try it. I think this one might be impossible though, because filling this area might be kind of tough. I say we do something like this. This looks like it might be more feasible. Still challenging, but feasible. So these two pieces cannot touch, right? Okay. So let's do this thing. All right. I'm gonna say, what if we go like this? We can kind of fill this out maybe with red. We can go yellow here. And then, ooh, look at this, gray and magenta. Get rid of one of the tougher pieces in magenta. You could go like this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. And then these two aren't touching. Holy cow. I think that deserves a like right then and there, baby. Looks like we are at 199 likes. So I will, here, let's see. I'll start the poll right now while you guys are throwing in the next suggestion. Which Kanoodle puzzle should I play next? All right, let's see. So Extreme is the current one. Ultimate Champion, of course. And then let's do, so we have Genius, or not Genius, let's do Cosmic and Pyramid, which are two of the other ones I have here. Anyway, all right, make sure you guys are voting in the poll. Thank you guys so much for joining in, friends. So many people here. Thank you. Becca, thank you so much, friend, for the super chat. Heck yes, going toward that super chat goal, baby. I'll add another puzzle at the end of today's live stream if we hit the super chat goal. But yeah, appreciate you guys so much. Becca, we're gonna go straight over to yours, friend, because yeah, you super chatted at the perfect time with your suggestions. So if you guys don't know, by the way, I do prioritize the super chat suggestions because of course they gifted their hard-earned money to me, and I want to make it worthwhile. So, so blue can't touch the left side. That's interesting. I'm having to rewrite it because, yeah, I can't pin super chats, and I want to make sure you guys can see what we're currently working on in terms of the rules. Okay, so thank you so much, Becca. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys go like Becca's super chat. I think it's a good way to also say thank you. I can only like it once, so I need y'all to do it for me. Okay, yellow and light blue. Okay, yellow and light blue. Ooh, that's a bad spot for light blue. Please land somewhere. Okay. Oh. Ooh, okay. I don't actually know if this is gonna be doable, so I'm gonna flip it like that, and it'll at least give us more options. So yellow and light blue, but blue can't touch the left side, so blue can't actually go over here. Okay. So blue, yeah, because normally I like to do this. This wouldn't even be possible anyway, because we don't have a piece long enough to fit underneath light blue over there. So let's reset and let's get going, baby. Thank you guys so much for all the likes and for the super chats at this point. I appreciate it. We do have a minute left on the super chat goal. I should have said it for longer, but hey, it's my first time trying it. So I'm gonna say we do something like this. It does kind of make things a little funky down here because then I have to go purple, but I think we're gonna have to do something kind of weird like that anyway. Just to kind of, I don't know, make things work. But yeah, let's just try it, see what we can come up with. What if we go like this, or, well, this isn't gonna work. It's gonna leave us the shape of the purple piece left over. Dang it, okay. I liked this, but unfortunately, it's not quite working. And then here, we're obviously not gonna have room for white. So instead, what if we did do, I'm gonna say, yeah, let's take these pieces out and let's instead go, I mean, we just tried this, right? If we go like this and this, yeah, we would need the purple piece. So what if we did that and we went, I don't think there's gonna be any room for light blue or blue if we go this way though. Because here actually we would need the purple piece. So that doesn't work. Okay, shoot. Shoot. What else could we do, right? We could go orange over here. Oh my gosh, this one's gonna be tough to be solvable. Blue can't touch the left side, right? So, oh my gosh, what do we do then? You could go like this. We can go booger. Blue like this, right? So it's not touching the left and we have a little space to do some stuff here. Maybe we go like this, but then we wouldn't have a piece big enough to go there. So maybe we instead flip it like that. Woo, that looks good, okay. Come on, please, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Anyone? 2016 is calling. If you guys remember Don't Let Me Down by Chainsmokers featuring Daya, I believe. Oh my gosh, so how else would we do this, right? Because here, I mean, we could also build out this way, see what we come up with, but I was gonna say, like, you could do this. Ooh, hear me out. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my gosh, please. No, we're so close, because here, once you put gray in, it's gonna create the shape of the orange piece, but we can't take the orange and move it, because we need the orange to go there for all of this configuration to work. What if we flip it? Nope, because then here, obviously, we won't be able to move it. These are the two pieces that can't move too. Light blue and yellow cannot move. Thank you guys for everyone who's joining in right now. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. The more likes, the more people show up. So it really goes a long way to help support. Is there another way that I can put these two? Shoot. I don't know if there is. I don't know if there's like because we can't do that. Gosh, shoot. I don't know if there's another way I can really like fit this in. So yeah, dang it, okay. Oh gosh, okay. So what if we did, we could go booger here. Oh my goodness, Emily, thank you so much for the super chat, friend. Shout out to Emily Lover 0143. Shout out to your channel. Go and check out what Emily, what do you do on your channel? I would love to shout you out. I just have no idea what you do yet. Oh my gosh, hold on, as you say that too. Woo! Okay, I have a lot of puzzles that end in this like early 3-minute area. But yeah, thank you so freaking much, friend. I appreciate you. You're the absolute realist. Thank you, friend, for the super chat. Emily, what do you do? What do you do? Okay, so currently Extreme is winning in the poll. Make sure you guys are voting in the poll if you want to determine or dictate sort of which version of Kanoodle I play for the remainder of the stream. But yeah, thank you so much, Emily. I appreciate you for the super chat. Let's move on to the next puzzle. Did we get another super chatted puzzle suggestion? No, we just did Becca's, right? So we finally solved it. Did we do it right? Hold on, let me double check. What was my, blue can't touch the left side. Yeah, we're good. Heck yes, baby. All right, let's keep moving on. I've got about probably, another half hour of puzzles coming up, y'all. How do I put this poll away? There we go. All right. Sorry, my screen's covered with things right now on my phone. Okay. So, let's see. There are so many people. I do Roblox and Gorilla. What's Gorilla Tag? Is Gorilla Tag like a thing inside of, are you playing tag? Like a game like that? Hey, if you like Roblox and Gorilla Tag, go check out Emily Lover. Thank you so much for the super chat, friend. Appreciate it. All right. That's very, very kind of you. Okay. Let's do this thing, baby. Okay. Danny's Loki Cooking. Appreciate it, friend. Thank you. Okay. Let's do another one here. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Let's see. And then Super Sick Man, I'm not sure if I exactly know what you're saying with yours. You've earned a sub for playing Roblox. There we go, Flea Floyd. All right, let's try it. So it's a VR game. Okay, cool. Heck yeah. I do love VR. I've just never like gotten into it myself. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what some of these are here. Let's see. There's a lot of suggestions coming in, you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the suggestions. I appreciate it. All right, I'm trying to get into the next one here. Let's see. Emily, if you've got a suggestion, I will absolutely do it as well. Let's just do Geo Geniuses here. Gray and white can't touch. I like it. I'm actually gonna put, so let's go gray and white. How about this? How about I'll do gray and yellow as the pieces that can't move. Oh my gosh, please. Ooh, okay, so how about that, but like that? Okay, so gray and yellow cannot move, and white can also not touch gray. Okay, I think that's a little more challenging and more fun because then there's like an extra stipulation. Thank you guys for all the likes, friends. Appreciate it. Appreciate you all for being here on this lovely, lovely Wednesday. I almost forgot about what day it was as I said that. Okay, what else could we do here, right? If we go like this, it's just not gonna work because then there's not enough room left. We could go booger and orange in there. Also, we can go blue here, although I also could throw blue up here, actually. Let's try this. Because then down here, although, actually, there aren't really a lot of pieces we could go down there with. So if we tried this, maybe? Let's see if we can do something like this, and then, oh gosh, we're close. Okay, wait, hold on, I forgot about white. So if we put white here, shoot, okay, this is not really gonna work. What if we go like this? Same issue, okay. Right, hold on, what are we doing again? We're trying to get, okay, so, why am I struggling with the challenge? Gray and white can't touch, okay, but also yellow can't move, right? So white just can't touch gray, which we've already kind of figured out. What in the heck do we do then? Okay, because in here, you could also maybe get a little funky with it and do something like this. That's too long of an area up there, dang it, okay. I was gonna say, if you do it this way, it's gonna be the same issue. I know these two pieces can kind of lock in a certain way, but not really in this format. Oh my gosh, okay. Let's try something different. Let's try, so light blue we can move. If we swap these two though, the problem is that we don't really have good pieces to fit this area other than purple, which like, I just don't love throwing purple down there because purple is the piece I want to keep for, you know, as long as I possibly can in this game. You could go like this, but then here, oh my gosh, if we had booger left, oh, this would be perfect. What are the odds we could like move things around over here? Maybe. No, I'm not feeling good about it. Okay, because we can't move these two, and then we make sure white and gray don't touch. They're not currently touching, so we're good on that front. What if we go like that? No, okay. Shoot. Okay, we could also flip these, see if maybe something better comes of it. Although here, yeah, definitely not. That is not the shape we're looking for. This one is tough, y'all. We could also take out blue and go light pink here, or light blue there. Go back to putting it down here, but then I think, yeah, we kind of, well, we already basically did this, so why am I trying it again? Okay, yeah, no, definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, so I'm gonna make sure I'm not doing that. We could go like this, but then here, though, yeah, it would be, the shape of the yellow piece is what we get if we put all these pieces in like this, so that's definitely not working. Oh gosh, this one's tough, you guys. Thank you guys for the likes. We're trying to get to 1,000 now on the stream if we are able to. That is our like main goal, to kind of be like, whoa, that's a big old success of a live stream. So if you guys have your likes remaining, feel free to throw them out there. Why am I just trying the same thing? Okay, shoot, I think we gotta rework this side then, right? So these two pieces can't move and white can't touch gray. So it's really not supposed to be that hard of a challenge. I just can't figure it out here. I was gonna say, like, I could just throw blue here, but then the problem is I don't think I have a lot of good options to go in here, honestly. Because like if I did, like, I'd have to go like purple, for example. Or if I did orange, it would have to be purple anyway. So if we do something like this, I'm gonna have to, yeah, okay, shoot. I could go like this and see if we could solve this in like a more fun way. Like this, maybe, let's see. Because here, it would be a 4-dotted piece and a 5-dotted piece, because it makes 9, there's 9 dots over here. We could go like this. No, we can't, because then we need the yellow piece. Dang, shut myself down immediately. We can't go light green or booger, as I call it, because then we need the gray piece, and we can't move these two. Oh my gosh. I don't want to go red and purple. I feel like that's too easy. Oh, we can go orange and red. Let's try that. Orange and red, perfect. And then over here, I was gonna say we could do either, oh, hear me out, check it out. Light pink, green, oh, green, but then, we're so close. But then here's kind of a weird shape. Obviously, it's not the shape of purple. So what if we flip these and we go like this, and then, I mean, obviously same problem if I'm just doing that. Okay, what if we go like this, but then no, we don't have a place for, okay. What if we go like this? No, because then green can't go anywhere, okay. If we go like this, we have a long area there that we can't fill. That's not gonna work either. My gosh, okay, this one's tough, you guys. We're already 4.5 minutes in on this one. Ugh. Okay, let's see, how are you doing this fast? Well, apparently I'm not doing it very fast, so appreciate it, you guys. You're doing an amazing job. Thank you, friend. Okay, let's try a bunch of different options here. I really wanna do like this, but we don't have a long piece left to fit up there. We can't move gray and yellow. If anyone's wondering, anyone's just joining in, they're like, I have no idea what's happening. Gray and yellow can't move, and we can't have white touch gray. So what if we, the problem is like if we do this, right? The problem is that we don't really have a good piece to fit down here besides purple, and I don't like getting rid of purple. We already kind of tried some sort of configuration that was similar to this, right? So this obviously would have the shape of the yellow piece left over. So that doesn't work. What if we go boom, boom? Same exact thing, I just flipped the two pieces. Oopsies. Blue or something has to go up here, right? If we go light blue there, then we have to find some sort of way to do this. Check it out. What if we go like this? But then here, yeah, gosh dang it, we keep needing the yellow shape. Oh, this puzzle is tough, you guys. Okay, so, I mean, it's also it might also not just be doable either, so that would suck though. That doesn't change anything if we flip those. What if we do something just wild here, right? Like what if we go like this? Well, here we need the white piece, but then white and gray can't touch and it wouldn't work anyway. Man, okay. What if we go like this way and we won't be able to fill this area up there. What if we go like this and this? Nope, it's the same exact thing, Danny. What are you doing? Okay, all right, we gotta rework this side. I gotta try something different again. I liked this, but it doesn't really pan out ultimately, which sucks. You could go like light pink here, but the problem is that then we have like, I mean, we could do blue there and take this out and we have 2 5-dotted piece shape areas, but I don't think I can actually fill this with 2 of the pieces that we have left, right? Because you can't put green in here because it's gonna create a little dot that you can't touch. And then you can't go like, if you go red, then it's like red and yellow. Yeah, so if we go blue like this, yeah, I've already tried this. Oh my gosh, this is so tough. This is so tough, you guys, and I wouldn't be able to put white here anyway because white and gray can't touch. Okay, let's go blue up there, lock it in. Oh man, this one's tough, you guys. I'm trying my best. At a certain point, I'll probably just deem it impossible if it ends up being this challenging for the whole time. If we go like this, actually, well, okay, no, I mean, well, you could go light blue here. Hold on, hear me out. We can either go booger or light pink. I'm gonna select light pink and go green here. Ooh, oh my gosh, okay, hold on. I've been given a new light. A new way to do this, let's see. I mean, it's giving me hope. Let's see, what if we go this way, magenta there. But this sucks though, because here, right, we can't actually put booger on the side here because it'll cut off that dot. Like we'd have to go something like this or like flip it. But if we go like this, right, there's no way this will work. So yeah, let's actually go, what if we go, yeah, boom, boom. Oh, we already tried this. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Because here, if you put orange, oopsie, sorry. If you put orange in like this, then it's gonna create kind of a weird shape. So, how the heck do we do this? What if we go, no, that's not gonna work. We just tried this, Danny. What are you doing? Okay, let's take out green then, and let's see if we can do something else over here, right? You could, in theory, go like this. Ooh, hold on. Oh man, I'm sweating. I am absolutely sweating right now, which sucks because I have a thing to go to after this. I might have to like use tons of deodorant or something, I don't know. Anyway, I feel like I'm gonna get stinky. Okay, what if we go like this? We'd have to go orange up here, but then if we go booger there, no, it doesn't quite work. No, okay, we're so close yet so far, all right. And we're 8.5 minutes into this puzzle. My goodness, man, this is so freaking tough. I have one of those, but without the timer. That's fair, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this one doesn't have a timer on it either. That's Ultimate Champion back behind it. Let's go put booger here. See if we can figure this out. All right. What if we go, I mean, I want to try a bunch of weird stuff. What if we go like this? Oh my gosh. Right, and then like the gray just can't touch white. 8 minutes and 57 seconds later, we finally did it. Holy bejesus, friends. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, that hurts my soul how long that took. We're 48,000 viewers into the live stream, which is amazing, friends. Let's keep on going. I can watch you all night. Thank you, Fleet Floyd. Appreciate you. All right. Make sure you guys are liking the live stream. We're trying to get to 1,000 likes on the stream. We're almost halfway, which is pretty nice. I will be live for at least another 15 minutes or so. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining in, friends. I really appreciate it. Y'all are the absolute realists. I'm gonna really quickly here take a bite of my yogurt and granola, and let's move on to the next challenge and see what you guys got for me. As a reminder, if you throw if you want to make sure I do your puzzle suggestion, you can do it in a super chat. Okay, I'm gonna end the poll too. It looks like Kanoodle Extreme is definitely what we want to stay on, so we're gonna stay on it. Appreciate you guys for that. Okay, so let's find another suggestion from you guys. We got a lot of them here. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Blah 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 blah. Okay, Super Stick Man. I know what you're trying to say here. Okay. I've been trying to get one for you, Super Stick Man. Appreciate you for throwing this one out there. Sorry to everybody else. Oh, Emily, I'm so sorry. I did not see that you had one, friend. What was yours? You didn't throw it out another super chat, right? I don't see your suggestions, friend. Oh, blue can't touch pink or white. Okay. Okay, I'll try and do yours next, Emily. Just remind me. We're gonna do super stickmans first here, really quickly, and then we're gonna go for it. All right. Blue on the left to block out 4 squares and put gray there. Yeah. So this one might be kind of quick too. We'll see. It's blue on the left to block out 4 squares for gray to go. So, or 4 dots. All right. So we just have to solve the remainder of the board from here. Let's see if we can do that pretty quickly. This might be my famous last words in terms of how quickly this might be a long puzzle challenge. I hope it isn't. I hope we don't take too long on this one. I'm gonna try and get rid of some of the more challenging pieces here, just you know, because I have a lot of space to be able to work. Let me cook, baby, let me cook. Okay, that's not quite it. What if we go, but here though, we don't really have a good spot for light blue to sort of fit anywhere. Never mind, I lied. If we do it like that, it splits it in half, but in the most perfect way. 29 seconds, baby. All right, now we're gonna do Emily's. All right. Thank you so much, you guys, for all the suggestions, and all the super chats have been awesome. I appreciate it, friends. You guys are so kind. All right. So we're gonna move on immediately to the next one. Also, make sure to throw out those little reactions. If you guys tap the little the heart button and stuff like that, and you throw out suggestions, then yeah. Bro, as soon as I checked the next live stream, it was brain rot. Oh my gosh. Yeah. What kind of brain rot are you guys seeing on YouTube live streams? Because I guess I'm standing out quite a bit based on the amount of popularity of a lot of these streams that I've had lately. Like the fact that we've had 50,000 different people watch this stream throughout the course of it has been awesome. All right. Let's try this one. So blue can't touch pink or white. So how we're gonna do this is we're gonna do, I guess we're just gonna throw in blue by itself. Okay, so blue's gonna be there. And it cannot touch either of these pieces. I'm calling this pink even though I know it's magenta, and I call this light pink. I hope that's okay. But yeah, so these 2 pieces cannot touch blue. Let's solve this bad boy, baby. All right, let's try to fill this area up here pretty quickly. I kind of wanna do something where I create some sort of, I don't know. I mean, I'm going kind of funky with it here. Man, this would be perfect. Wait, hold on. There we go. And now we can do either white there or we can do magenta there. Actually, you know what? Well, no, we can't do white there because if we do white here, it's touching blue, which it is not allowed to do. So instead we can go magenta, in which case now it's not touching there. I would go like this, but now we don't have a piece that'll fit over there anymore, or that'll like make sense with it. So if we keep going with this, what'll it turn into? Let's see. Yeah, not that, not that. Okay. This is actually looking a little challenging based on how I've done this so far. So I'm actually gonna try something else over here. I'm gonna try, actually, let's see. Because I think this we could do a little better. We can go, I mean, you can go like red and light blue just to get rid of them. And then you can go booger here. Oops, wrong way. Booger. And then we can go, ooh, we could even go, well, let's just put magenta in because it's one of the tougher pieces we have remaining. And we could throw light pink and white along the side there. So now we're all good because these 2 pieces can't touch blue, which we are accounting for. That's not quite right, but here I feel like we've got it. Yes, we do. Okay, good. Check it out. Yellow there, purple there. Boom, minute 26. There we go. Much better, much better. Okay. Whew, there we go. Hey, can we at least get to 500 likes? We're almost there, friends. Thank you guys so much for all the likes and all the super chats and everything. It's been really awesome. Y'all are the absolute bomb. If you guys also want to support me in the way that's the best, honestly, it doesn't have to be the super chats. It's checking out the music, checking out my music. My name's Danny Padilla and I'm a musician first and foremost. And yeah, if you guys want to go check out the music, it's linked in the description of the live stream. I could play a couple of tunes in the background if you guys want, but yeah, not if you guys don't want though. But yeah, I'm a singer-songwriter who also does like indie pop. I've been kind of in the indie pop space right now. So if you're fans of people like, I don't know why Troye Sivan's the first person I thought of, but lately my stuff's been a little more 1975 almost, maybe, okay. So Becca, yours is super interesting. We could see if we could try this one. Got a little bit of a Louis Capaldi vibe on certain songs. Anyway, so warmer colors on the right side, cooler on the left side from Becca. Let's see if we can do that one. So warmer colors on the left side, that would be like, I'm gonna say, you know, red, orange, yellow, right? And then cooler colors, we'll go blue, light blue, and like white, I guess? I don't know, like, I don't know if white counts as a cool color, but if I want to do 3 and 3, it'd probably have to be like this.
Pantone color of the year.
Pantone, yeah. Warmer colors on the right side, cooler colors on the left, right? Oh, so we gotta flip these. These on this side and these on this side. All right, let's do this thing, baby. Hopefully you guys can kind of see everything here. Let's try it. So, cooler colors on the left side, we're gonna go like this, and then maybe this. Yeah, because then we can throw green in here. I love that. So we got 3 cool colors here. I don't know if you count white as cool, but who cares? And then the 3 warm colors have to go on this side of the board. Let's go also, let's throw light pink here, because then we can do kind of some funky stuff here. We just gotta make sure that orange and yellow also stay on the right side of the board. So, what if we go like this? We go like this. Oops. This. Ooh, okay. This is fine because I was gonna say like this is a little too far to the right, I think, for or to the left for the yellow piece. So let's try keeping it a little closer over here. I think we can work this a little better and do maybe something like this. That looks pretty good. Although here, same sort of issue. I mean, like I think we've got it. No, we don't actually. Because here, anywhere you put orange, but orange would be too far to the side. Also, wait, hold on. Red needs to be on this side. Oopsies, my bad. I meant to throw red on the right side too. I didn't even notice. Okay, so if we go like this, that's too far to the right or left for orange. Gosh dang it. Okay, let's go back to here. And go like this. That looks good. But then here, we don't really have the means to be able to fill this. Okay, shoot. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try something different over here. Let's try like light pink along the side, or actually hear me out. One of my favorite things to do is light pink plus booger plus orange. So we have at least orange considered, but then we'd have to kind of throw, shoot. I mean, like this isn't really on the right side if I put yellow there, so I don't really think that would count. Plus also we can't really fill it this way. So, dang it, all right. I feel like maybe I'm just trying to be too ambitious with it. I'm not sure. You could go yellow and booger like that, actually. I've never done that before. That's sick. And then you can go like this, although we don't have a piece that would fit up there, so no. We could go light pink over here. We just need to put red on the right side here. Oh, yes, dude. Okay, I think this counts. We have the 3 cool colors over here, and we got the 3 warms over there. Boom. 2 minutes and 12 seconds, baby. Let's go. Heck yes. All right, I think I got a couple more in me right now, friends, and then I gotta go because I got plans in a little. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining in, friends. Appreciate y'all being here. We're almost at 500 likes. Appreciate it for any of those who have liked. If you guys have yet to like, which I know there are many people who haven't, because there are currently 560 people in the stream right now. All right, let's move on to the next one, baby. Let's go. Okay. Programmer, I don't know what you mean by on the far side for orange and blue. Can you elaborate on that one, and we'll see if I can do that. Okay. Bad Cat, I like yours, friend. I like this one. Nice job. I didn't know if that was going to be solvable. I know, yeah, that was a tough one. But you know what? I have big brains sometimes. So red and blue have to touch on the right. Okay, red and blue have to touch on the right, but green and orange can't touch. Okay, sweet. So green and orange can't touch. We'll throw them up here. Red and blue have to touch on the right side. Let's actually put blue and orange in. So like I'm gonna, like for example, I'm gonna lock in that blue has to be on this side anyway, right? So we're gonna put blue there, orange there, green and orange can't touch, right? And then red and blue have to touch. So I have to make sure that red can go over here somewhere. So let's try this thing. All right. For example, I wanted to maybe try, you know, light pink and white here, just as my classic, you know, whatever. You can throw red there, right? Red and blue are touching. And now we just have to find some sort of way. Ooh, hear me out, hear me out. Green, right, cannot touch orange. So we're gonna go green here. We're gonna go booger up top. We're gonna go light blue there, booger up top. That doesn't work. There's not really a good way for me to put this anywhere, and I don't think if we go this way, we're gonna be able to make that work. Shoot, I forgot about magenta, which sucks because magenta's one of the toughest pieces in this game to kind of fit anywhere. So yeah, if we go like this, it's gonna be the same problem. We're not gonna be able to fill that. So yeah, okay, we're gonna have to try something a little different. Just a little bit different. So instead, what if we go, there's no way, oops, wrong way. If we go, let's try and prioritize magenta here, right? We also have to make sure what, green and orange can't touch, right? Okay, so what if we go light blue here? You could go green, oops, green like this on the side here, just to make sure they're not touching. We'd obviously have to then move gray to go in there. I just don't know how feasible it's gonna be for me to, like, yeah, see, this isn't gonna work. And yeah, I mean, gosh, yeah, like that's not gonna work either because I would need light pink. Okay, so I might have to rework this side, unfortunately, but let's see if we can at least, I don't know, yeah, see here we would need light blue. Okay. And I can't really like rework this side because here, if I put light blue up here, or I flip it, well, I need light blue down here. If If I go like this and this, we don't have room for magenta, so that sucks. Okay, or magenta you can place, but then obviously the dots are not touching, so you won't be able to fill that space in. So let's, oh gosh, orange stays there. So orange and blue cannot move. Blue and red have to touch. So I could probably move this around and throw red like back there maybe. Throw it back. And I can go like this. I can go maybe there. But then here I gotta find some sort of place for magenta to go if it's not gonna just go in the most obvious spot ever. Like, I don't know. Like I can't do this because here, right, even if this were to work, it would be green and red, or green and orange cannot touch. So let's try something else. I do really like this. We could in theory try something else here, like this. Or, I mean, if we want to go red there, we could try that. We could go here. The only problem is that now we have two of the tougher pieces remaining in terms of these two guys, right? Like, I mean, you could go light blue. Oh, no, green can't touch orange. So what am I trying? Okay. And then here, yeah, there aren't a lot of like options left for where green can go. So instead, let's try, I do really like putting this here. I know that I can do other options, right? Like we could go, for example, we can go green and magenta like that just to get rid of them. Green and orange can't touch, so I think that works pretty well. Thank you guys for 500 likes, appreciate it, y'all. You are, in fact, the realist. Drop this and let the whole world feel it. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, that's perfect for white. White has no stipulations, right? It's not, okay, yeah. Okay, red and blue are touching, sweet. So if we can just solve the rest of this, we are golden. Gonna be golden. That's not right, because we're here, but it's gonna be orange. Shoot. What if we go, this isn't gonna work either. Shoot. Okay, I feel like if we can find some sort of way to fit these four pieces in here, then obviously we've done it. This isn't gonna work, same thing. I think we just tried this. It's gonna be orange here. Oh my gosh, what if is there any other way I can put, we already tried this. Yeah, okay, dang it, okay. We were so close, yet so far. So over here though, I don't really know, like we can take out light pink. Then here, yeah, it's just really, because red and blue have to touch. Oh my gosh, we're 4 minutes in already. We just tried this, Danny, don't do it again, okay. Don't do it again. What if we try like this and this and this and I don't know, this, I don't know. No, that would be the blue piece left over, but blue can't move. So blue and orange can't move. Those two pieces can't move. Thank you guys so much for being here, by the way. 560 people. We are staying packed at this view count for the most part, which is great. Okay, let's try this. Because if we do this, it's roughly the same thing, right? Except now though, oh no, wait, dang it, we need red to touch over here. So the other option I was gonna say that we could definitely do is go back to putting red here and instead go light blue down here. The problem now though is that we gotta find a spot for green that's not touching orange, but this might be our best bet considering we've already kind of tried all the other options here, right? So for example, if we do like booger and gray there, we still have some really tough pieces remaining. We could go like this though, but then here though, there's no room for white other than like, obviously that, which doesn't work. So, dang it, okay. And like this isn't gonna really be helpful because here, even if this did work, green would probably be touching an orange and it can't. Oh my gosh, we're 5 minutes into this puzzle. Ugh. Okay. What if we tried, yeah, I think maybe we gotta try something else over here. You could go like this actually. We can go yellow and magenta like that, okay. I don't know if that really helps us much. I would love to go green here. Hey, Becky, thank you so much for the super chat, friend. I appreciate you. You're the absolute realist, friend. Thank you so much. We can't go green anywhere touching orange, so that's, I think, where my biggest problem lies right now. Why am I, okay, shoot. And blue and orange can't move, and red and blue have to touch. There's too many, probably just maybe the issue is that we have too many stipulations here, and I'm trying to make it work, but I just don't know. Hear me out, check it out. What if we go boom, boom, but then up here, we'd have to be able to have room for red, so we can't do this. We'd have to go red there, which does kind of remove any possibility of us finding a piece that'll fit in there. I mean, we could go like that, but then, yeah, now we're just delaying the inevitable of running out of pieces to use. Okay. Oh, guys, this is a tough one. I'm not sure if it's doable, but I really want to figure out whether or not it is. I really liked this, but I feel like we already did this combination of pieces here, I feel like, right? Because And then here, I think we're just kind of running out of pieces to put in here, right? If you go like this, yeah, we're just kind of, I mean, boom, boom. But then here, yeah, we've got 2 of the tougher pieces left. Okay, this one might be impossible. And in the interest of time, I mean, we spent 6 minutes and 40 something seconds on it. I'm gonna move blue over 1. Just to make it probably a little more feasible, we're gonna try that, because now we can do a little more stuff over here. I'm gonna keep the timer going though, because I have to bask in the fact that it's taken me this long to figure this one out. We could go with one of my favorite things actually, which is to go booger and blue like this. Ooh, look at this. We can go boom, boom. These 2 are touching. Now we just gotta make sure green does not touch orange. If that is the case though, it basically means that like green has to go over here somewhere, or like this, which it could do if we go like that. But then what are the odds that I can actually fill out the remainder of this board, right? Because, yeah, that's not gonna work. Because here we could do that, but then obviously we don't have room for the gray piece. So what if we instead did, you can go gray up here, but then I don't know if we can fill this in properly. Hear me out though. What if we tried white there, light blue down here, because this all still works. But then here, yeah, there's not really anywhere good for it. Well, wait, hold on. Hold on, please. Oh, dang it, because here, right, if you put the purple piece in like that, or like whatever, like if you did this, right, it's gonna give you the shape of the orange piece, which we can't move. If you go like this, it'll be the gray piece. I could maybe see if I can move these pieces around a little bit, but I don't really think I can, because yeah, green and orange cannot touch. My gosh, you guys, this is so tough. I feel like I'm so close yet so far. If we tried something like this, it wouldn't work either. Oh my gosh, dude. What is happening? And then here, right, that wouldn't work either because we need the red piece. Blue can't move, orange can't move. I thought I had something great. I was destined for greatness on that one. You could go like this, right? Light pink. This all works actually, hold on. This tracks. But then here though, I don't think I have a way to fit booger in here that like leaves enough space for anything. Yeah, because here, like that's not a piece we have. Dang it, okay. So maybe we take this out and we try, oh my gosh, what do we do? What do we even do? Oh gosh, we could try green here, right? Because then you can go boom, we could take gray and put it here. You said make sure green and orange don't touch and red and blue have to touch. So I think this technically works right now. But then here, where the heck do we put white, right? Because like I can't do anything like this. That's not gonna work. This isn't gonna work either because we don't have any pieces that are 6 dots. So it wouldn't fit in there. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is breaking my brain. We're almost 10 minutes into this puzzle. This is the last one I have to do too. Like this is probably the last puzzle for me today. And I'm trying my best to solve it. Oh gosh, okay, what if we put green here, right? We go like this, we go boom, boom. Boom, boom, but then here we don't have room for white. Oh my gosh, okay. And if we go this way, right, we don't have a piece that's long enough to go over there because the orange piece and the blue pieces, which are the ones we can't move, are the ones that would have to go over there. So instead, oh my gosh, no, this is so tough, okay. All right. Let's just go back to the basics here. Let's just try a couple of things, and then if it doesn't work out, then we'll probably move some pieces around just so we can actually solve this puzzle. Here we're close, right? But then here we would need gray and red to kind of fill this area in, and we can't move like green to be here, even though this technically does work. Ooh, it works because green and orange are not allowed to touch. But here we have a solve, obviously, but I don't know if we can like rework it so that, oh my gosh, we can. Oh gosh, look at this, finally, yeah! Look at that, 10.5 minutes later. And I did have to rework the puzzle one time to make it happen, but oh my lord, that is wild. Gosh, I'm sweating so profusely right now, you guys, you have no idea. Okay, you know what? Do we need to go soon? Yeah, okay. I got it. Oh my gosh, sorry, I burped. But thank you for whoever sent in a super chat just now. Becky already sent it and I saw it. Thank you so much, Becky. Thank you guys so much for joining in. If you guys throw any extra likes out there at the end, it does help a lot. I really appreciate it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining in. I love y'all. And I will see you guys on Monday of next week. I stream every Monday and Wednesday for the most part. So love y'all and I will see you then.